Hello everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Nordheide. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website in the beta section. This map is for PC and Mac only. Let me read you a little bit of the description. It says, welcome to Nordheide. Nordheide is a hilly and forest-rich area that has great agriculture opportunities. You have the option to create a big farm with different kinds of cattle. You can also take up forestry work and manage a biogas plant. Have fun. This map includes all the Farming Sim 17 features, custom textures including a custom sky texture. You need to muck out your cattle sheds to keep it clean, animated gates and doors, multi-terrain angle, seasons ready, chopped straw, hose system ready, and sugarcane ready. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So we're going to leave all of our got a couple extra mods in here we need to take out. I've been just randomly testing. Alright, so we're going to leave the map in, our DLCs, and our gator. Okay, let's pull up the log. So this map is seasons prepared. It does have a snow mask. So if you do play with seasons, you will have bale rotting with respect to hay and straw if left out in the rain. We also have the hose system, which is an interesting mod. I did not select it, so I think the hoses won't show up on the map. But what it does is it basically puts a hose out by your slurry and your digestate and tanks like that. And then if you have a appropriately modded tanker, it will hook up a hose between the two. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map itself. So here we are. We've got a, I guess it's a fraction of a standard size map. So a 2x2 map would be this square here. This is probably about 2/3 of that size. We have our standard crops here. Now it does say sugarcane ready, but interesting enough, sugarcane is not showing up for me here in the fruit type list. Let's take a look and see what fields we own. We own fields 31, 32, 29, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and field 12, way over here all by itself, which is a little weird because it's not by the cows, which you might think it might be by the cows. It's also not by the BGA. Sometimes you see a field off randomly owned by you over by the BGA. So it's kind of odd that it's over here by itself, over by the shop. In the animal buy point, got the grain dryer, a heating plant, and a mill plant. It's a little odd that it's over there, but at any rate, we have 3 main sell points on the map that accept most of our crops. And you can see we do have a sell point for sugarcane, but again, we didn't have sugarcane in the fruit types list. Got a couple sell points for our manure. Do have a sell point for wool and 2 sell points for wood chips. And we have in our straw add-on, we do have 1 sell point that takes straw and hay pellets, and then 2 other sell points that only take our straw pellets. We have a list of starting equipment here. Not too bad of a list. Nothing is leased. Let's go ahead and take out a loan. Something else that I noticed on this map is it seems to have a custom sun or custom lighting because everything on the map just feels a little bit darker than other maps. So we have all 3 animal types. We have sheep, pigs, and cows. We do not own anything from the start, and nothing is in the feed troughs. And interesting enough, our silo has a capacity of 0. And that is because we're not using the in-game silo system. We're using the LS Mod Company silo system. So if you do use the tablet, this map is tablet ready because it's using the LS Mod silo system. Let's take a look at our starting equipment. So starting equipment, we have 4 tractors that range in horsepower from 88 all the way up to a whopping 145 horsepower. So we've got some fairly small powered tractors here. We've got front loader arms and a pallet fork. the 1660 harvester and grain header, pair of DB8 tippers, small seeder with the side mower. Then we've got other mowing equipment. We've got our grass equipment. We got a tedder, windrower, forage wagon, and our pickup truck. Let's go ahead and lease up our gator so we can tool around the map in style. And let's take a look at the reset point. Reset point is at the shop. Okay, so we're going to basically start the tour from the shop once we get done checking out these our home base here. Here's our farm, and what I mean about the lighting, let's just take a look. It's almost 7 in the morning, and everything just feels a little bit darker than it typically would be on another map. At least that was my take on everything. Let's run around here, and well, I guess we'll start over here at the pig farm. Got this really cool bridge that we have to go under. Got some graffiti on it. Really nice rock work on the map. There's a screenshot in the map on the on FarmSim that shows a set of solar panels set back against a rock ledge, and I thought that was pretty interesting use of a rock ledge. So right here we have our pig farm, or pig area. Show you that. Got a couple things hidden behind some doors here. This is, I believe, the straw trigger. We have our food trough. And this is our delivery point. Go ahead and buy us up some pigs. There we are. And this is our water point for our pigs. And if we go around here, this is where the hose would be hanging here. This is the slurry point. See, we got the slurry trigger here. And if we come up here, we can hit Y. Open the lid. The hose would drop in there when we are drawing out slurry. Now, this door, the pigs just walk through. So it'd be nice if this door was either open by default or just didn't exist, because visually the effect of having pigs walk through the door is a little, not so much put off, but just a little bit of the immersion breaking, if you will, to use that terminology. So the one thing that I have not found really here is where the manure pile pigs are. I think I might know. It might be like up around the hill here, but then again, it's not really marked. I did like this in the pig area. There's a couple divots. That one's kind of dried up. It's got a water plane in it. Then back here, this is the pig yard, and again, the pigs will walk through this door. It can be a little disconcerting, I guess, when you just see a pig just warp through the door. Let's open this up. Nice storage building here with working light. Across from our sheep area. I like the tinting on the windows. Kind of have a little haze to them. Let's follow this road up and around the bank here to get to the rest of the main farm. Let's cut through. Up here we have more storage. Our tippers is in here. We have a wash bay. And we have ourselves our kind of a repair bay here for customizing and doing seasons repairs. Of course, we have more of a storage building, storage shed in here for vehicle storage, right off of the road here. And here we have our silo system for our grain silos. Here is where you come in. So the way this works is you right click to open the door, and now you can tip your grain in. Right click to close the door. And if we go over here, we will get a right click to activate silo system. And when we do that, the fill pipe will turn out so that we can fill in. And then you can see your crops in here and how much quantity you have. You turn it off, the fill pipe closes. So, is that up? So this area is what I believe may be the manure pile for the pigs. A couple of our tractors here, some more of our implements, and then our chickens are here in our backyard, just tooling around. Equipment storage, and that's pretty much the main farm here. Starting farm. So let's go ahead and jump over to the shop, and we'll explore the shop and get in the gator, and we will continue on our little tour. Here we are at the shop. Got our customize and sell trigger. Got our shop trigger there. Go ahead and open the gate. Get out of here. And then around the shop, around here, we've got a little storage area where we can store some equipment, if you will. And one thing to be careful is don't fall off the edge here. There's no retaining gate here, or retaining wall, or fence. So if you do find yourself coming back here for any reason, you don't want to drive your brand new harvester or tractor, or back your new implement off the ledge there into the water. That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Let's zoom on out. Reasonable way. And let's just take a look around here at the scenery, the hillsides, and the trees, and all that. See, it's a very, very nice map to look at. It's a very attractive looking map. Go ahead and explore this area a little bit. Let's come out the shop here and just make a right. Go ahead and go into first person view because of the trees and whatnot. Right here we have one of our sell points. Let's see here, which one is this? This is the mill plant. And the mill plant accepts all of our standard crops with the exception of potatoes and sugar beets. Tip through there, and then you'd want to make yourself a nice looping turn through here. And then take your way back out. Let's go over here real quick. This is the nursery, Winston's tree nursery. And the tree nursery is mostly just decoration. But it does have a road that leads us up into a forested area. So we're going to drive up into there real quick. just to explore around. Go ahead and check out this field 2 is 2 hectares, $125,000. Nice grassy field already. That is not the field we own. We own field 12, which is on the other side of that field and on the other side of that road. Let's just stay in this view as we go up into the forested area. We can just kind of experience this from the road point of view. Find our way on up into here. Shelf, we got quite a hole there. And check this out. This is really neat. Come up on in here into kind of a reservoir or water runoff area. And check it out. We got gold nuggets on the map. There are several nuggets up here in this area. This is kind of a mine area. 2 nuggets there. On over here, we got a 3. Several nuggets here, up here in this mine area, and scattered around. But this is a really cool area to just check out. Let's run around and explore. Oh, and let me just behind here. I've seen this on a few maps. First space I saw this or these on a map was on Kleinhau. This is like a World War II bunker for you know, protecting soldiers in a area where you would kind of be there to attack the enemy and what sort. Got even more nuggets up here in this little gazebo, and I'm sure this whole area up here in this forested spot is just littered with your nuggets. Dense forested area up here. Just don't ourselves down in that hole. Alright. Let's go ahead and just cut across here. Go check out these cell points while we're down here. Field 12 is directly in front of us. That is one of the fields that we own. And this is going to loop us into the animal buy point. And then we've got a couple cell points up in here. So here is the animal buy point. Well, looked like these doors might open, but they do not. Got seed and fertilizer fill points here. Log cell point. Our wood chip cell point. Then here we have the other cell point that's over here. This is for our grain. This is the grain dryer. Except all of our main crops or main grains. Not except sugar beets or potatoes. Go ahead and drive over the tip as we turn around. Good. And we will make our way up up to the pig area, or the cow area at this point. There's going to be a fair bit of in-cab driving because there are a lot of trees lining the roads, and it's kind of hard to see where I'm going, especially when you got traffic and windy roads. But we'll zoom out as best we can. First stop will be the sheep area, which is right here on the side. Let's bend. See the sheep area off here to our left. Pause here. So this is where our wool pallets are going to spawn. And then we have, interesting, this appears to be like a slurry point, but obviously sheep don't do liquid manure. This would be a manure pile point, but again, sheep don't do manure. Buy us up some sheep. Here is our water trigger for our water trough. And our grass feeding area is right here. Then we do have a bunker right here for chaff. Interesting enough. Extends out to this point. Extends out a fair ways. So it's as if it was a it's kind of modeled maybe like it used to be a small cow area, but now it's been retroed into sheep. Nice. Pull around. Just check and see. Are these dynamic tires? Or are they? Yep. Oh no, they all fell over. So in theory, you could put those tires on your blanket after you cover your silage, but they will probably reset back into that stack. Oh. Shoot, I'll just show you guys something. Show you all something back here. So there are two field triggers back here to buy. Here they are. And I was checking this out and I noticed this. So if you go to this one, field 17 is 1.3 hectares, $80,000. That's this field right here. If you go up here now to this one, the button doesn't work. That's because the triggers are overlapping. And you kind of, just like with the buy or the sell trigger, if you have multiple things to sell, you have to activate it, back out, and come back in. So now I can get to field 11, $184,000. Obviously, if I try this one now, it won't work. But if you're going to buy both of these fields, you have to come in, activate the one you want, back out, and activate the other one, and there you go. Let's run on back here to the gator. Oh. Guess there's a nugget there. They're not all up in their hills. A set of houses here along the road. Lots of trees all over. It's a very lovely map as far as the visuals go. Let's just continue on and look bit. All right, our cow area is over here to our right. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Don't miss the turn in. Here is our cow area. Lovely field of canola off here to the right. Cow area to our left. Go ahead and check out this field price. 1.68 hectares, $136,000. There's our tractor here. Got some old farm stuff. Building here up on blocks. Pretty neat. Back here we've got our silage bunkers. Indicator there. We got a chaff indicator there. Fuel. And some more of our grass equipment. There's our slurry tank. And we've got a small bunker here, a three-sided bunker. It's a little flashy here, but we've got our water trough. Assume this gate opens. And in here we've got our cow area. Got our feed and silage trough here. This is our straw trigger. Now where do we buy our cows at? Here. Go ahead and get a couple. There they are. She goes. And they just kind of hang out up in here. Not a huge area overall, so realistically you probably wouldn't have a giant number of cattle on this map. Alright, so we're going to loop around here. And come on back out. See a repair trigger in this particular building. We didn't look in this building. We have a repair shed in here, repair trigger. Nice. Look at that. This door open anymore. And we have kind of a credits screen in here. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to sit here and watch the whole thing, but it's pretty neat. I'd always like these little rooms inside of buildings. Like how you got your windows you can look out of and stuff. So I'll leave you all to explore and read this on your own. Little sheds, little doors, little spaces, all kinds of them. Let's turn around here. Let's take a look at the map. Go ahead and come down here and make a right and make our way over to the spinnery and the harbor. Here and just check this out. wood chips piled up in here. Got ducks floating and they swimming in the water here. Pretty neat area. Lots of really nice details all throughout this whole map. So if you're looking for a really nice German European map to play, this is probably going to be right up your alleyway. The reflections on the water here. Sky, very nice. We got a bird flying up in there. Spin on around. So, said it's kind of hard to drive here when you got all these trees and whatnot kind of lining the roads. We got ourselves kind of a little town here, residential area. Their golden nugget. Egg buy point. Home small office or a small business there. Neat. Not to run over too many people. Back out of this residential area. Lots of traffic. This is a very busy area as far as traffic goes. So here to our left is one of our bale sell points. And you may have saw real quick a horse. Got animated horses trotting around in here. And then our bale sell point. Round bales, square bales, pretty neat how it's laid out overall. A big old bridge over there I saw. And back on up in here. And over here to the harbor. That's where we've said we were going to go here. Wow. Got a castle up here on the rock tops. Pretty cool. Grab over the scales. Back over here. This here is our wool buy point. And get out and clear that question mark. Selling point for wool. We have another bale buy point. And then we have the harbor sell point here. Harbor takes all of our main crops, including sugar beets and potatoes, and sugarcane, although I'm not really sure if we can really do sugarcane. It's not showing up as a crop type. Some nice animated boats here. And look at that water. It's just astounding water reflecting the sky. drive over this grate just to make sure we don't drop in. Cool there. See where we're going. Alright, let's head on back down and check out the next couple buy points. Down there south of field 10, which is directly to our right. Road here. So we're going to here and swing in here to the entrance. Around. Here so we can see where we're going. Selling point for wood chips. So we have a second sell point for wood chips here. And we have a seed fill point. And then we have here, what is this? Garden center. Buys wood chips and manure. So this would be probably the manure point. Center. Yep. This is where the manure would be dropped off. At the greenhouses. Very nice touch there. Alright. Now we have to loop around. And we're just going to drive around a little bit as we kind of close out, because that is... Well, we got to go down and check out the BGA. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess if we drove through the sell point, we would come here to a seed and fertilizer, a fertilizer fill point. Drive through. Let's just go ahead. Then we will drive down to the BGA and kind of close out the map, close out the video. I think this is a really nice map. If I was looking for a European styled map to play, this would probably fall up there pretty high on the list, just because of the visual aesthetics, the way it looks, and I kind of like the way it's laid out. Kind of windy, nice windy roads. Traffic might be a bit of a problem, just because it's trying to automate anything. So here we go to the BGA. So we'll go this way. Oh, there's field 7. We own field 7 too. I didn't realize that. 7 is directly below us, I guess. There's field 7. I didn't even see that we owned field 7. Oh, get off it! Looking around. Nice bridge. Yeah, I think this map has really nice aesthetics. Let me know what you think in the comments below as to this map. Would you play the map? Have you been playing the map? What do you think? What geo would you put in? Turn. Kind of cut through. Way over the BGA this way. Nice wooded area here, really cool. Yeah, I was hesitant to do that because of all these trees. Not really being able to see. Little ponds everywhere. Fountains, so this is where we can come and pull out water for our animals. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and punch that subscribe button. That way I know that you like the content and you want to see more of this kind of stuff, more map videos, we do map videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have Let's Play videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There's seeing a couple nuggets up here at the castle. Surrounded by a moat. It's pretty fun. This is boat tooling around the moat. The boat on the moat. And here's that picture I saw in the Farm Sim forums, where we've got kind of this retaining wall of rocks holding back this upper shelf of dirt, and someone's went and put some solar panels here where otherwise it would just be wasted space. I thought that was pretty neat. Pretty neat touch. Alright, let's get on down here to the BGA, then we'll close out the video proper. More animated horses down here. This is the only way to the BGA. I have to say, this is quite the trek down here. Storage building, your usage. And here's our sign, biogas plant. Oh, look at that! We got a hot air balloon. Didn't even see that earlier. More cool solar panels back into the rocks. That is a really, I really like that. Cool touch. Bumps. I guess this is how we should be driving, right? We should be on the side of the road. So we on over around this way. There's the digestate. Digestate trigger. Keep on looping around here. It's dynamic. Cool. And then we got four huge three-sided bunkers. Our Silo King right there. Then we got some just general vehicle storage here off to the side. Oh, look at that. Got this is cool. We have pole here protected by tires. That's pretty cool. Dynamic. You're right. And then these doors will open up. Some more of your BGA stuff down in here. Cool. Another one of those really neat little areas. There's some more credits rolling. That's computer screen. So we can get it back in that. So guys, I want to thank you for watching again. Again, if you liked the video, please click the like button. And until next time, guys, happy farming.